Hello and welcome back to Heads Will Roll Reforged, and we're actually in a completely new chapter. I don't think I have ever done this one. Well, I have done this one, but I died in the previous event before, and we actually passed it in the previous episode, so I'm really pleased about that. Okay, so what we're going to do is, first of all, we're just going to go to the bathhouse really quickly, just to make sure that if we do go into some kind of, some kind of fight, then we want to make sure that we're prepared for that. We have Ruffin here as well. You find Ruffin in the process of getting ready to leave. You again came for your revenge, I reckon. Well, since I'm no longer in the service of the Count, then I see no obstacle in letting you have what you want. I'm in a bit of a hurry, so you have to forgive me if the whole thing takes a bit quicker than you expected. Wait, am I literally fighting him? Are you serious? I'm not actually ready to fight you, sir. I didn't really want to fight him right now. Alright, I guess I'm going to fight him then. I'm going to die almost instantaneously, aren't I? This is actually really bad. Okay. Yeah, I can hit him a little bit. Okay, let's go for the limps. Nope. Bear in mind, he has the same exact weapon skill that I do, and I think that I have about the same agility that he does, so it's not out of the realm of possibility that I would be able to beat him. There's a nice hit. Critical, he's dead. Alright. Okay, the critical... The critical is absolutely hilarious. Really, it is absolutely one of the greatest things that I ever decided to do, is do a critical build, because I can't imagine doing this with any other, because, I mean, yeah, sure, maybe you'd be able to do it with a poison build pretty easily, maybe a crossbow, because obviously, as is to be expected, crossbows are going to be really good against him, but otherwise, your strike makes Ruffin fall down to the ground. The mercenary immediately tries to get up, but the wounded body lets him down, and all he can do is just raise himself a little, but then he falls again. Numerous streams of blood flowing from his wounds in different directions form small rivers and lakes, leaving no doubt that he will never rise again. Realizing that it's all over, Ruffin exhales. Exhales like a tired person exhales, who has been carrying an unbearably heavy burden on his shoulders for a long time, and now finally got rid of it, and closes his eyes. Okay, there you go, we did it. We completed the quest. We actually completed the quest to kill Ruffin. Can you believe it? Wow, okay, I certainly wasn't expecting to do it then, that's for sure. Alright. Come in, Sir Noble. I've got a lot to do, so I'll be brief. As the events of the last few days show, our Cambridge business partner is playing some sort of his own game. I assumed he was up to something like this, but I am not yet able to fully reveal his plan. Yes, he could sick the Parliament on me, but what good would that do if I've already emptied their pockets? Their word, apart from the gold and steel to back it up, is worthless, so it makes no sense for the Duke to rely on them. They have nothing to offer him, which means there's some other factor, some other actor hiding in the shadows. Realistically, there is only one man left on this side of Calais with enough power to be able to threaten me by joining forces with the Parliament in Cambridge, but he's far up north, far enough away that I won't have to worry about him. At least, he was until recently. As you can see, I can't take any chances, Sir Noble I. There's too much at stake. You will travel up north to the border city of York, and you will personally make sure that the troops of the Scottish King James did not cross the border. This matter is urgent, so move out today. Okay, so he's literally saying to me, you better get a move on or I will murder you. And so that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to have to go north. Let me just take a quick look at my fatigue is absolutely fine. So we're just going to go north straight away. After leaving London, you head north, first to Bedford, from there to Coventry and Leicester, then to Nottingham, and finally to Sheffield, located very close to the two border cities, York and Leeds. Rushing as hard as you can, you become exhausted and drive one horse after another. Fatigue level increased. Sleepless nights and disgusting weather also take their toll on you, toxicity level increased. However, you continue on your way no matter what. Having not yet encountered a single rumour or mention of a Scottish invasion, you gradually get used to the idea that the border is safe, and all the greater is your surprise when, on the road to Leeds, just a few hours' ride from Sheffield, you literally come face to face with a small Scottish detachment, And there's the fight. Okay, so basically I am on my last legs because of fatigue. And I am heavily heavily toxic. Right. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Okay. Huh. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? I guess what we're going to do is we're going to use this first of all. And this is a bit problematic, isn't it? I don't think I mean, I have a bunch of strong ale and stuff like that. And I guess that's going to be kind of useful. I actually don't even know how strong these guys actually are. So I guess what we're going to do is we're just going to go straight on in there, see how see how strong they are. Then they're actually quite strong. Actually, no, wait, no, maybe not that much, not that much. Okay, so my guy right here, he's obviously fantastic. 36 weapon skill. He's looking pretty good right now. All right. So first of all, what we want to do is I'm just gonna use some strong ale real fast, and then we're just gonna kill these guys, or we're just gonna try to kill these guys as best as we can. Okay, I'm thinking right now that I'm actually just gonna go for spear thrusts on the limbs. That's literally all I'm gonna do right now, because basically the best thing I can do right here is literally just fish for criticals. And I don't really need to spend a huge amount of stamina to do that. And obviously, here's the thing. Basically, it's kind of a symptom of me using the S-Stock, because obviously the S-Stock was absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite weapons ever that I've used. And I got a little bit carried away, as you know. I got way too carried away with using its one ability, Pierce, and I just completely ignored Slash. However, in this case, Spear Thrust, for example, look at this, 96% to hit the neck. He just dies because we just have nothing else to worry about. Because there's armor, there's no armor to deflect the attack from some of these guys. So you could literally just do whatever you want in that case, and then you're just going to be completely fine. As you can see, wow, our guy is doing pretty great. Pretty nice, okay. Okay, maybe what I should do is I should probably kill this guy, shouldn't I? I should probably kill this guy really fast. Set him on the limbs here. I don't have any more poison, unfortunately. I mean, I have poison, but I don't really want to use it, just in case. Okay, he's got his leg broken. That's absolutely fine. Bleeding. He's going to die from the bleed, actually. Let's try and kill this one now. Let's go for the spear. There we are. Nice hit. He's dead from a critical, and there we go. Okay, we got more. We're getting even more. This is actually kind of intriguing. All right, just gonna recover a little bit. That guy's dead. Okay, we've just got one enemy remaining now. Okay, that's actually really good. I'm surprised actually that they put such a huge disadvantage on us, because obviously they gave us basically, what was it, tier 4 exhaustion straight away. I think that's pretty harsh, but to be expected, I suppose. To be expected. Anyway, I just want to murder this guy as soon as possible. So a nice, powerful thrust. Oh, he got his throat cut as well, so he's going to die really quickly here. Or at least I hope so. And then we can just take him out. Or not, because he blocked with his shield. He blocked with his shield. But now he's stunned, and that should be a nice little kill for us right there. And there we go. And now we get the critical, of course. Alright, yeah, that does tend to happen quite often, doesn't it? Anyway, there you go. Okay, so I'm actually wondering whether I should... I'm going to recover my fatigue here. Having put the Scots to flight, you hastily climb a nearby hill from which you could survey the surroundings and gaze into the distance. On the horizon, in columns of black smoke, you can see York. On the road from which to Leeds, which is located closer to you, stretches an endless string of fleeing refugees moving on foot and on horseback, light and with bales or carts. The question of border security has become rhetorical. Upon your return, Canterbury immediately reconvenes a war council. Okay. Well, gentlemen, it looks like the masks are off. When that old rat accepted our offer without bargaining, I immediately knew there was a stench of shit in the air. Such a move on the part of old Henry was indeed predictable. He agreed to everything too readily. He had a chance to fill his pockets, but he decided it wasn't enough, and so he came with a whole bag. Well, it's not a bad plan. Why share anything with me when you can have it all for yourself? And what will the Scots get then, sire? The most obvious option is the crown. Henry, as I said earlier, will take over all the lands that have lost their owners, and James will become King of England and Scotland at the same time. Naturally, some sort of dynastic marriage is likely also implied. James will marry one of the Duke's daughters, binding their families together by blood. As a result, half of the kingdom will belong to Henry directly by the fact of land ownership, and the remaining piece indirectly by the fact of family ties. And considering that James is more of a noble slasher than a cunning schemer, sly, fat rat. I'm telling you, the plan is not so bad. The only thing he did not take into account was that it takes at least 2 weeks for a large army to travel from York to London. Stupid mistake. The old man clearly should have at least occasionally ridden to war with us once in a while. It's always smooth on paper. So what's the plan? The plan? The plan is simple. Over-intrigue the intriguer. I have no idea what that means, but I guess we'll find out. By the evening of the following day, every resident of the city knew the news of the Scottish invasion. The Parliament, which had urgently gathered for a meeting, was supposed to discuss the defence plan of the kingdom. Speaking at the meeting, Count Canterbury accused the Duke of Cambridge of conspiring with the Scots, of treason, and of hatching plans to usurp power. Naturally, he had no actual evidence, but it was not needed, because immediately after the end of the Count's speech, there was a huge fire in the building, killing most of the parliamentarians. Street gossipers and tavern patrons putting 2 and 2 together immediately generated rumours and talk that the Parliament was burned by the Duke's men, in response to the truth revealed by the Count about his secret dealings with the Scots. Count Canterbury himself, a loyal servant of the late king, a participant in his campaigns, the saviour of the capital from destruction during the war, and now also a man who uncovered a dangerous plot and miraculously escaped from the fire, instantly became a new favourite of the people. The fact that you and Roger set the fire in Parliament and that the florins in the pockets of the gossipers came directly from the storerooms of the Count's estate in London are of course not told to the common people, for the less you know, the better you sleep. The Duke of Cambridge himself, hiding in his estate under the protection of the assembled troops, had no choice but to silently observe what was happening and pray to the heavens that the Scots would reach the capital as soon as possible. Alright, so we have a quest. Arrest the Duke of Cambridge. That is what we have to do. Wow. Okay, that's very cool. I like that. Okay, if only we could do that in modern times. Just kidding. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and I'm going to sell a bunch of the stuff that we gained beforehand. I actually didn't do that before. There we go. All right, that's absolutely fine. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can do here? Nope. All right. Oh yeah. We did level up here. 2 level ups for Mr. Not Very Bright Solomon. 2 level ups for this guy as well. Why not? I mean, I might as well, right? Might as well get them as much level ups as possible, as much as they can handle at least. And yeah, I'm actually not entirely sure what to do next. I guess we can either train a little bit. Maybe we should train a little bit and then go for it. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll train a little bit and see what we can do. So let's go for some more endurance here. And bathhouse, more endurance. There we go. I think that's probably maybe enough. I'm not sure if I can do more. As you can see, I can do more strength. That's hilarious how I can do more strength. Okay, that's probably going to be enough. Right, so what do you think? What do you think? Do you think we're good? Do you think we're good here? I'm thinking okay, maybe. Not entirely sure, to be honest. I kind of feel like I want to buy some canteens. Why am I not able to click on the buy button? I don't know why, but there you go. Let's buy some canteens and some antidote and so on and so forth, just in case. I'm kind of paranoid about it. So let's go to the Cambridge. Let's go to the Cambridge. I just said yes. Anyway, Canterbury wasted no time, and a few days after the fire, his troops, led by you and Roger, were already standing under the walls of Cambridge Castle. Oh, all right. That was fast. Okay, so we are very much ready. There is nothing else for me to do but go in, right? Okay, so we just got regular troops here. Just got regular troops. We don't even need to worry about these guys. These are going to be pretty easy. So let's just go for the limbs. Okay, hopeful for some criticals here. Really, really badly want some criticals, actually. There we go. Maybe I shouldn't actually rely on criticals, you know. Maybe I should just, you know, just go for it, you know. Maybe I should just literally... Ah, there we go. He's dead. Okay. But yeah, I'm kind of wondering whether I should just go for it instead of being so... I don't know... hesitant, I guess? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Because I'm not really being hesitant, as it were, but I'm more being, I guess, careful. So maybe it's not even necessary. But yeah, as you can see, this guy is absolutely wrecking now. Solomon is doing such a good job. I'm very, very pleased with him at the moment. Let's do a powerful thrust against this guy. Let's just attack the body here. Nice bleed. That's good. He's dead as well. Wow, Solomon is absolutely destroying everyone that comes out. Absolutely fantastic display of strength here from him. I say, as I almost one-shot that guy. That's pretty cool. And let me just recover a little bit here. I should have gotten some more coordination, all things considered. That probably would have been a good idea. Nice little shield bash there. Okay, let's try and kill this guy. He's got a shield. Nice little neck hit. There we go. Nice critical. He's dead. Wow, how many people do they have? This is pretty insane. I'm going to have to swap out this guy in just a moment because otherwise he's going to take... Did he get stunned? No. Okay, I was a bit worried about that for a second. I did not want him to get stunned. That would have been terrible. Okay, let's go for the neck. Partially blocked. No critical, unfortunately, but he got stunned. Okay, I'm going to try if I can to swap him out. There we go. Don't want him to get killed with, you know, a stun, because that's going to be the most... That's going to be the cheapest way that he can potentially die. And otherwise, yeah, I need more coordination. I've just completely messed up with that, but I guess it's not that bad. We should be okay here. Go for the neck. Nice hit. He's dead. Wow, nice one. Snotty Rickman. Alan, come on. Good work, sir. Alright, so yeah, let's just take care of this guy. He's dead. Nice critical. Absolutely wonderful. And I don't even need to get the fatigue or anything like that. Oh, wow, there's basically nothing here, actually. There's basically nothing here that I really desperately want. The Brigandine, I suppose, is pretty decent. What else do we have here? Kite Shield is okay. I guess I can take this. I'm just taking things that are either useful or expensive, and otherwise I'm just going to continue onward. After capturing the fortress walls, you break into the castle, because obviously, here's the thing, we've got another thing going on here. So, we are a little bit fatigued. So I'm a little bit worried about this. My guy is a little bit injured as well, and his armor is damaged too. So we're going to have to be a little bit careful. The bodyguard is a bit problematic, as you can see. This guy right here, he's got 26 weapon skill, which is actually pretty good. Nice hit. Okay, I was kind of hoping he'd focus on the same character as I am, but he's not. Never mind. Never mind. He's just an absolute monster. Did you see that? He did so much damage. And now I'm stunned, but that's okay. Not that big a deal. Wow. This guy is doing so much damage. He is literally doing so much damage for me right here. Okay, unfortunately, I am going to just have to go for a powerful thrust on the limbs. There we go. That actually did manage to kill him. Should I loot? Should I loot or should I not? I'm worried about... I'm not gonna loot. I'm not gonna loot. I'm worried about, you know, things. You break into the Duke's own chambers, having dealt with the last of the defenders. Well, pig, did your Scots help you? Roger, Sir Noble, come to your senses. It won't be long before he gets here. Roger shuts him up with a blow to the face, from which the Duke falls down like a sack, and his teeth scatter like peas on the stone floor. How do you like such an intrigue, fatso? Did you not calculate this move? Grab him, Sir Noble, and drag him downstairs. He's got a date with the executioner. All right, let's do it. The execution of the Duke of Cambridge, which took place in the central square of London, seems to become the last missing piece of the mosaic, with the appearance of which everything finally falls into place. To the cheers of the crowd, Count Canterbury first beheads the Duke with the sword of justice, and then vows to defend the kingdom against all enemies, both internal and external. The end of his fiery speech is met by the crowd chanting, "King! King!" At dusk of the same day comes the news that the Scots have passed Cambridge and halted 1 day's march from London. The time has come for the oath made to the people to be affirmed indeed. All right, very cool. All right, so yeah, we're basically ready to go. All I need to do is go to my squad, level them up. Need to heal him. That's absolutely fine. He's level 15. He could have been a lot higher level actually, but I kind of failed to recruit him fast enough, I guess. But it doesn't really matter, I suppose. He's absolutely wrecking as it is. And otherwise, I think we're pretty good here. I don't think I need anything else. Do I need anything here? I'll buy a field surgical kit just because I'm so paranoid about that now. I literally am just going to be getting, you know, injury kits every single time. Okay, so let's see the quest. No quests? Nope. It's just, we just got to wait until the next story event. So I'm going to be leveling my coordination. Here we go. You don't have any time left to do this. Are you serious? Okay. That is very bad. The following afternoon, the two armies meet on the plain north of the capital, starting the Second Battle of London this year. Alright, so here we go. Now this is actually one of the worst things that could have possibly happened. I'm going to apply some poison here, because I think this might be the final battle. Might very well be the final battle, so what I'm going to do is we're just going to equip a bunch of alcohol. Don't need that many antidotes, of course, so let's get a water skin as well. Instantly recovers some fatigue. That's actually really good. 75% of max stamina. Let's do it. There we go. Fatigue reduced by 72. That's absolutely fantastic. Let's drink another one. Why not? And let's equip one of these. Alright. I'm very ready. Let's go. Yeah, as you can see, we're now only winded 2, which is a little bit better than it was. And my guy is going to absolutely wreck. Solomon, he may not be very bright like myself, but he is definitely going to murder. He's going to murder everything, which is going to be wonderful. Okay. Oh wow, that guy got his throat cut as well. He's going to just die just from the dots. That's absolutely insane. Okay, so now we can deal with this guy. We'll go for the head. Nice hit. Damaged eye. Wonderful. He might die from the poison, actually, all things considered. I'm going to focus on the new guy. Let's try and go for the limbs. We got arm muscles cut on that guy too. Wow, look at that. Weapon skill reduced by 19. That is absolutely insane, if you think about it. Okay, let's go for the limbs again. Nice. More poison. Dropped his shield. He has poisoned up the wazoo right there. He's basically done. There is nothing he can do about that. He is very much done. The poison is going to kill him in the end. I really wish I had more coordination. That's probably something I'm going to focus on a little bit more in future character. Just more coordination. I feel like that's going to be a pretty important thing to go for. Okay, so let's see here. This guy's got a shield. Let's go for the neck. Nice. Critical strike. He's dead. Okay. Nice. Good, good. And yeah, they're trying to get me stunned right now, which I'm not a big fan of. Nice hit. Nice hit. I actually wonder, would the skull ring actually work against with my companions? Would it actually work if my companions had that? I actually don't know. That's something to test out, I guess. At some point, maybe. But that would be really cool if it did. That would be absolutely insane. Okay, so one thing we've got to be a bit careful of now is that I am pretty low. So I'm going to take a water skin here. And then we're just going to go for the feint strike here. Nice neck hit. There we go. Nice. He is not poisoned, unfortunately, anymore because my poison is out. We don't have any more. We don't have any more poison. So I will just go for the neck and finish him off. We got another enemy. Okay. Yeah, we've got a lot of enemies coming in. Thankfully, my guy is doing absolutely fantastically. So what I'm going to do is I'm trying to get back to really, really big stamina. And then we're just going to do respite a huge amount. Oh, he stunned that guy. Okay, we should actually take advantage of this. Just kill it instantly. There we go. These guys have both got shields, which is kind of annoying. I'm just going to try and respite a little bit. I've got 20, minus 20 fatigue whenever we do respite now. That is pretty insane. But the more that we are healthy, you know, the healthier we are, everything is just going to work out really, really nicely. And there we go. I'm actually almost at tier 1, if you can believe that. Okay, this guy's stunned. Let's take him down. Let's go for the neck. Boom, insta-kill. And that is it. This is the final guy. This is the final guy in this fight. Okay, let's take him down. Let's do it. Let's go for the neck. And there he goes. All right. Whew. Okay, that wasn't even difficult. That wasn't even difficult. That was actually pretty easy, surprisingly enough. Maybe I shouldn't say that it's easy because they're gonna teach me a thing or two about this. Carved flute, fatigue recovery +5. It could potentially be an insane item if you think about it, because right now, if you think about how much endurance I have, I'm recovering 20 fatigue every single time. Imagine having the carved flute and having the pipe. You know that pipe that we had in the previous thing where it recovers, what is it, 1 to 4 fatigue every single turn? So if you imagine having that and then you use respite and you play like a really, I don't know, respite heavy playstyle, it might be really useful. I don't know. Anyway, the first few hours of the battle end in a draw, and the sides bring reserves into the battle. All right, wow. Okay, we're going on. We're doing some more. Okay, so unfortunately for me, I don't have anything more really to use, so I'm just gonna go straight on in. Why not? Okay, so let's kill this guy first. He's got a shield. I need to make sure that he doesn't do anything to us. Nice hit. Got a bleed on him. Gonna have to kill this guy again, or try to at the very least. There we go, he's dead. And now we can hopefully focus on these. Unfortunately, my guy is really not doing very well in terms of his fatigue. As you can see, I could potentially give him a water skin or something like that, which might actually make sense. Because he is fantastic. I mean, let's face it, he is really good. So maybe I do want to give him something. He's actually stunned right now. You know what? I'm going to rotate him out. Just going to rotate him out here. Going to make him play a little bit more defensively as well. And we're just going to use respite a whole bunch. There we go. This guy was stunned, but I'm doing this very much on purpose because he's actually a little bit tired. His fatigue is pretty high right now, or medium-ish. So we shouldn't have to worry too much about that. And now what we can do is we can just eliminate this guy. Or more, no, maybe not. Okay, no, there we go. Now we can eliminate him. And now we can take out the guy in the back as well. Maybe. Very much depends. I'm kind of hoping for a stun here from my teammate, but I don't think he's going to be able to do that. Okay, let's go for this guy. Let's go for the neck. Nice hit. Wow, nice damage, nice damage. Okay, and we can potentially go for a feint strike against this one as well. Deflected by armor. Unfortunate that that was completely deflected by armor. It would have been really nice if it wasn't. Can we get maybe a critical? No, we're getting pretty unlucky with our criticals. Haven't seen one for quite some time. So that's not exactly great, but what else can I do? You know, what else can I actually do about that? Not much. Okay, so I'm thinking there's probably going to be a boss. That's the reason why I'm a little bit worried about using respite here and everything. I hope that my guy isn't going to die. Okay, don't die, please. I hope you don't die, sir. Okay, let's go for the neck here. That's a nice hit. No bleed. Really? No bleed? Come on. I need you to bleed, sir. Come on. Okay, yeah, so does this guy have a... No, he doesn't. He doesn't have a shield. So let's go for the body. Okay, he's maimed. That's fantastic. That guy killed him. Wonderful. And I think that's it. Okay, so this is the only guy that's left. And does he... He has strength reduced. So he's probably not going to be able to do too much. So what we're going to do is... Oh no, he talks... Oh no, are you serious? Okay, that's really bad. How much is it doing? It's actually doing some pretty good damage. Oh no, my guy's dead. Isn't he? He's going to die in a second. Let me see if I can give him... that's not going to help him. Antidote 2 is not really going to help him. I'm going to try and use it, but the bleed is going to kill him. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to have to finish this guy off now, unfortunately. Because that's the only thing that can potentially save him. There we go. I'm going to recover fatigue here. Despite the huge losses on both sides, no one has managed to gain an advantage. Seeing that their troops are exhausted, the commanders of the two armies decide to negotiate. Oh, really? Greetings, your majesty. And hello to you too, Count. I have no idea how to actually voice this guy. Got to be unusual to see me so far from the mountains, eh? Unusual indeed. It's usually you English who come to visit us, but I thought it might be time to pay a return courtesy visit. I see you've got some nice places here. Just look at the city you've built up, and maybe we should stay here. What do you think? I think we'll like it here, especially since I have heard you no longer have a king, and I happen to be a king. What a coincidence. James, we both know that it is all over. This was your only chance to win, and you blew it. If you haven't defeated me by now, you won't defeat me anymore. It's over. What are you talking about, Alfred? I have several thousand of Scotland's finest warriors behind me. A third of your men is dead, another third has fled. If we keep fighting, I'll sweep you away tomorrow morning. And what then? Are you going to bang your forehead against London's ramparts? The city has got more stray cats alone than you have soldiers, and its fortifications were built by the Romans, so they will not fall from the sounds of the trumpets of Jericho. In other words, you'll be stuck here for a long time. We're in the very heart of England, James. You're 400 miles away from home. You've got enough provisions in your wagons for a week at most, and all your supply lines rely on a single road that is about to turn into a muddy mess because of the fall rains. For every soldier I've lost today, I'll have 10 new ones arriving tomorrow. And how many people are coming to join you tomorrow? I don't think that there's a lot. Let's put an end to this story. You've tried your luck, and now you're out of it. It's not too late to turn back. Scotland doesn't need to lose its king so young. I've come too far to return home with nothing, Alfred. It is my army that stands at the gates of your capital, not the other way around. My sword at your throat. And if you want me to take it away, then you have to pay for it. Then what do you want? Apparently I'm not going to get the English crown. I agree here. But what about the strip of borderland north of York? In my opinion, this is an acceptable demand. Well then, in deference to you, James, I suggest we settle this dispute your way, the English way, a Scottish way even, sorry, my bad. 2 of your best warriors against 2 of mine. Let's set the war between the kingdoms aside. Let our dispute be resolved in a fair duel between the knights. If your men win, I'll cede the borderlands to you. If my men win, you'll go home with what you came with. I recall you mentioning that you have Scotland's finest warriors behind you. If that's true, do you have anything to worry about? Or am I wrong? Phew, to hell with you, Alfred. Wallace, Alexander. Roger, Sir Noble? Okay, here we go. Well, Sir Noble, let's kick their asses. Yes, exactly. Okay. This is maybe not going to go so well. I actually am looking pretty fine, surprisingly enough. I've taken very little damage at all. And I don't think I'm going to be fighting with squad members, am I? No, I'm going to be fighting with Roger, that's it. I'm literally going to be fighting with Roger. Okay, so who is this? Wallace himself. Okay, so this is obviously William Wallace, right? That's what they're trying to do. And he's got no armor whatsoever. He has a Berserker's Talisman. So the Berserker's Talisman, as we know, doesn't that increase critical chance or something like that? And we've got Alexander here. Alexander the Great? Is that their shot? Is that really Alexander the Great? I have no idea. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. So spear thrusts are going to do basically nothing. Yeah, this is going to be a little bit harsh. We can attack him. We might be able to kill him instantly with a critical. It would be nice if we could do that. Let's go for the critical. Maimed. Okay, perfect. Strength reduce. Let's go for the limbs. Nice. If we can kill him instantly, then that is going to save Roger's life, basically. Because otherwise, Roger is going to probably die. No offense to Roger, but, you know. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, we got him. We got him. Just fishing for criticals. That's it. Just fishing for the criticals. That's all we need to do against that guy. Because he has no armor on, obviously. And then, otherwise, this guy, I can probably kill him with a powerful thrust. Oh, no, maybe not. 33% chance. Yeah, I mean, look, he's got really, really good armor. So, unfortunately, it's probably going to be a case of us literally just being lucky with getting through his armor a little bit. I mean, otherwise, apart from that, I'd have to switch to my axe. And I don't really want to switch to my axe if I can help it, because switching to my axe is going to... well, it's gonna... it's gonna drop my spear on the floor. And I don't really want to drop my spear on the floor, if I'm honest. So I'm gonna just continue trying. Oh, we actually did hit him, amazingly enough. Yeah, so Roger, I do not want Roger to die, actually. I'd like him to live. So I actually hit him. No critical, though. If I got a critical there, he'd be dead. So that's actually quite funny. So maybe I can continue trying. Another hit. Okay, we're getting pretty lucky here. Okay, another hit. Nice. Oh, he actually hit him. Look at that. Roger actually hit him with a massive hit, massive strike. Okay, very nice. Another hit. We're not wounding him either. It's actually quite strange. There's another one. Yeah, no, this is weird. This is very strange, actually. Okay, well, whatever the case. Let's see if I can do a powerful thrust. No, that's still not going to work. What about a feint strike? No, that's not going to work either. We'll go just for a regular attack then. We are still hitting him. We got him bleeding. Okay, that's going to be good. I think we got this. I think we got this in the bag. It's just a case of getting him dead. And, well, I mean, that's pretty obvious, right? Wouldn't it be hilarious if I literally get the thing at the very end, you know, the critical at the very end? But no, he's dead. And Roger did manage to survive, so I'm pretty happy with that. And we're done. James stays true to his word, and the next day the Scottish troops retreat from London, setting off on a long journey back. Another crisis remains behind. Count Canterbury's popular approval, already high, finally soars to the skies. The kingdom, devastated, bloodied, and extremely fatigued by war and turmoil, readily accepts its new monarch. Not forgetting the promise once given to you, Canterbury not only generously rewards you, but also makes you a count, with a solid land allotment. You also get a small place in the Legend of King Alfred, a heroic epic composed by court troubadours, based on the events of the war between the Lords and the subsequent Scottish invasion. Thus, having once started your path as a simple militia, in a short period of time you become one of the first people in the kingdom, gaining fame and wealth unimaginable for a yesterday's commoner, and also perpetuating your own name in the annals of the kingdom's history. This is ending 19. Of 19. And that's it. We actually got an ending. Can you believe it? Yeah, I would have been able to get the ending beforehand in the desert if I hadn't screwed it up so hard, but yeah, there you go. We actually got an ending. Can you believe it? There you go. Sir Noble I completed his adventure. Woohoo! There you are. That is fantastic. I'm actually really, really pleased about that, and I want to play again. I want to play again straight away. Let's actually just see how many character generation points we're going to get. So many. Oh, wow. That is actually insane. There you go. Look at that. We're now level 846, if you can believe it. But yeah, there you go. There's survival mode as well. I think I didn't have survival mode before. So survival mode is now available to us. And I have no idea what we're going to call ourselves. Because Sir Count the First. Because we're now a Count, technically, according to that guy. So yeah, pretty cool, and then we can create a whole new character. I have no idea what kind of character that we're going to create, so I'm going to spend some time thinking about that, but otherwise I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.